Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy StoneThug, and today we're going to do a video about opiates. And I'm entitling this video for white folks only. And these are some white folks we brought in to kind of help with this video. And say hello, folks. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Anyway, it's the whitest thing on my body that I could find, because I couldn't find any generic pictures, should I say. So I thought it'd be more fun and interesting this way, being that StoneThug is a comedian as well as a singer. So anyway, I want to talk about opiates and how it's a major concern to a lot of non-white folks. Now, maybe this is my coon moment. Most successful black folks got a little coon in them. You got a little coon. Because a lot of folks are like, well, who cares? I mean, white folks are killing themselves and dying on opiates. Well, maybe they got it coming. Maybe there's such a thing as the wrath of God. Because, well, a lot of people believe white folks just got it coming. And there's, I mean, I don't think anybody deserves what's going on right now. And some people say, well, they didn't care about us, so anything happened to them, then, well, that's a good thing. But, like the comedian Paul Mooney said it best, we're family. And that's that, to one degree or another. We should care about the human family, and we should be concerned about one another's interests and what's in the best interest. And I think that it's important to be worried and be concerned about white folks, because it seems like the first time in the history of white folks they come across something they couldn't handle, and they're not doing a very good job handling this opiates thing. It's killing more white folks than car accidents. I mean, they got states that can't even find enough room to bury, the white folks who are dying of, suicide or opiates. And so I think, black folks being 100% human, we got to keep that human. Be human. And what is it to be human? To be human is to be compassionate. Human is to be human. And we've been given the burdens of being 100% human. And I think that's not just, true scientifically, but I think that there's some mental aspects, some things in the heart that goes with that as well. So, being that that's the situation, I think that the burden of the world, the environment, the happiness factor falls on people of color, and us in particular. And some might say, well, you know what? Who cares? We don't care. Let it get them. They did everything against us. They passed laws against us. They've done all kinds of manner of evil just for selfishness, just so they can, have what they want and keep what they have and keep it for themselves. And they work together to pass laws and keep laws in place to hurt us. And they're just awful, and God's wrath is real, and I believe in God because God's coming to get them. Well, we all know some white folks who've been our friend and family members who've done great things for us and for other great black people. I mean, we know some. We all know some. I mean, you remember there was a white cop who actually encouraged Muhammad Ali to box. I mean, we can't, forget John Brown. John Brown, they don't like him, but we like that John Brown. There's a lot of, you know, white folks that make us smile and that we care about. And for the others who don't care or suffer from indifference, and that's a bigger problem than racism. We have to, I believe the burden is on us to care and to pray and to try to come up with solutions. And I know people saying, well, a solution is put them in jail. Put them all in jail. If they break the laws, let the hangman's newts that they prepared for others, let them fall into the trap, just like the story in the Bible. They made the laws for us. Let them, let the bodies fall where they may. And there's an argument for that, and people do believe that, okay, well, they set up these terrible traps for us, and they will put us in jail forever and lock you in solitary confinement while you're in jail and still go home and go to their soccer mom meeting or deacons in the church, read the Bible every day, and do inhuman and horrific things. This new batch, I'm talking about the old folks. And that is true. And that is why some people don't care what's happening to them or their children. But I think it's a lie. I have to challenge the coon, that little coon that's in me fighting for these folks, because we all got something. We care. We care. We don't want to care. We try not to care, but we care. Do we care to the point where we want to go back to the old days or need them for anything? No, hell to the no. But because we are human, because we do care, the minimum thing we can do is pray, and then we can look for solutions to help them, because little Johnny can't get out the hole he fell into, and the burden may be on us to deliver white folks from themselves. So, I mean, even the act of taking drugs and feel like you can, take drugs and handle them is a point of it's sort of a superior state of mind to even believe that you can handle, or you should have the right or the power to try to take drugs to escape. There's lots of reasons to escape, and black folks have more reasons than any to try to escape their realities. So white folks, for the most part, are spoiled and have been spoiled and taking drugs and believing and trusting doctors to help them with their pains. One form of getting rid of their pains is to take these pain pills, these opiates. Maybe there's a larger conspiracy. White folks with power and money or whatever are trying to control other white folks. It really is a ball of fuckery, to be honest with you, what's going on with, this opiates epidemic. So there's no clear and easy answer for us, but for black folks, it looks like the tides are changing. And we are stuck in a situation where we have these people, some oppressors, who are in a horrific state, nationwide, globally, all kinds of issues. I think the burden is falling up on us to try to help white folks. I don't know how, but this thing is hurting the human family. And whatever we can do, and whatever we can say, we should do it and we should say it to help. Well, some people say, well, make them give up their guns and stop, passing evil laws and work together to change those screwed up, messed up laws that affect us and lock them up. They did it to us for crack. You can lock them up. There's an argument to be made about locking white folks up about drug addiction. There are some benefits to being locked up because these treatment centers and all these things, they may have a level of effectiveness, but, being locked away for a year will keep you away from drugs. I mean, it helped, in some ways it did help the black folks who got hooked on crack, but the laws themselves were evil, and we don't wish that on anybody, especially the harshest, longest sentences on earth, and then on top of that, to throw them in the box, solitary confinement, and to mistreat them, use and abuse them, like in some old biblical jail cell or something, and still go to church every Sunday. I mean, there's something cruel and unusual, something diabolical that could be done to other people, and other folks just like, well, they ain't human anyhow. Yeah, we're human. And what was done to us was inhuman. But we have to come together. We really do have to worry about the world, and the burden is on us, and we need to work together, work with them, work through them to help little Johnny get out this ditch him and Becky then falling into and can't get out. Because this opiates thing, they ain't winning. And, well, what's to say when they get back on top, they won't mistreat us again or try to mistreat us? You know what? That's a real possibility. So let them all burn. No, I don't think that's the argument we should have. I think that white folks need our love. White folks need our, compassion. White folks need our understanding. Do they deserve it? Hell to the no, some of them. But I think they've come across something. Little Johnny has come across something he can't beat. And we should try to help him to beat it. That's what I think. This is your boy StoneThug. And this video is called For Whites Only. But I guess black folks have to see it too, because we all have to try to help. Have a good day.